Hello and welcome back to OS Racing. If you are a current subscriber, if you have just found yourself here as a new person, welcome. Glad to have you. Do hit that like and subscribe button, it really helps us out. You join us on the penultimate round of InKart at Daytona Milton Keynes, round 7, and this is heat 1, and the lights are going, so I'm going to give you to Ollie for the start.
So, P2. So there's a guy on my inside. P3.
Is that Freddie Hill?
Yes.
Yeah, Freddie Hill. And then Owen Turpin is currently in front, I think. Ooh, bit of barge in there, which is not very nice. You got 3 coming through. That is Jacob Spreggy, who's made it through. Someone else has come through on the inside. That's Aidan Hammond. Oh, you've got a tough heat for this round. So yeah, currently in 5th. This is heat 1. Lap 2, all bunched up behind Owen there. Little swipe there, but a friendly hand up from Aidan. Yeah, this is heat 1. We have heat 2 and the race. Today I will be putting a load of chapter markers in. I'm going to try and put some chapter markers in for the different laps as well, so you can kind of skip to some, like, you know, specific event that happens if you just want to watch little bits. Aidan's got past Owen Turpin there, and it looks like Freddie Hill's going for a move on the inside of turn 9, and he's going to make that stick. And it looks like Jacob Kaspreggy's at the front. You've gone for a move. Are you going to make it stick? You're through. That's P4. Is it going to come around the inside? No. He's going to try, but he's not going to make that stick. Nice move. That was a really nice move there up the inside.
So lap 10.
Who are you following there?
I think that is Freddie Hill.
That's Freddie Hill. Looks like Jacob's just dead. So you're right there in the mix. Like, Jacob and Aidan have not pulled away very far, and we're going to go and cross the line. So here's your race classification. There's only 6 races. It was a bit of a quiet one today. So anyway, Jacob Spreggy got 1st, Aidan Hammond was 2nd, Freddie Hill 3rd, Oliver Sanderson, you came 4th, Owen Turpin was 5th, 6th was William Hayter. This is a tough heat because you've got 3, I mean, Freddie, Aidan and Jacob are really fast, so that's going to be tough anyway. And there's only 6 races, so that kind of automatically puts you in the middle of the pack, or, you know, in the sort of second half, really. This is going to be a tough one to try, and if you were going to try and get in an A final. So, welcome to OS Racing if you are just joining us for Heat 2. This is the penultimate round of InKart, round 7 of Season 1, the winter season. You had a sort of near front row, 2nd position start, so you're starting 5th for this one. Where you go?
So we're off. P5. P6.
So Owen Turpin's had a really good start there, actually, because he's going for P4 there as well. He's not going to make it. You're going to go. You've gone up the inside of him into turn 4, and have you made it stick? We're in P5 currently. Can you hold it there? It's looking good.
Lap 4.
That, I think, is William Hayter, right?
Yeah. I sort of saved him from spinning out. He sort of looked like he looked like he was a bit out of control.
And you've definitely, Owen Turpin's trying to make a move around the outside. That's always going to be difficult, but sometimes you can then cut back in and try and get a move on the inside. Lap 7 still behind William Hayter. Still in P5. Oh, I see what you were trying to do, but it didn't work out, and that has given Owen Turpin a run straight through as well. It was a nice move, but you just clipped the tyres at the wrong angle.
So lap 10, probably the final lap.
We've got Owen and William still just ahead there. You haven't really made progress. I don't know, looking at the lap times, that car doesn't seem to have been going particularly quick, to be honest, but I don't know if it was just the conditions of the day. I can't remember. This was back in April, so anyway, across the finish line, that's your race classification. Clearly I can see you slapping your hands, you're not particularly happy with that. I don't know why, but in the final classification, William Hayter was classified 6th and you were classified 5th. I don't know why, whether he got a penalty. Anyway, Jacob got the win, Aidan Hammond 2nd, Freddie Hill 3rd, Owen Turpin was 4th, and you got 5th, and then William Hayter was 6th for some reason, but you definitely, you know, William definitely finished ahead of you on the track. Anyway, end of heat 2, we've had 2 sort of second half finishes really there, so it's definitely going to be the B final. So welcome to OS Racing. If you're just joining us for the race, this is the penultimate round 7 and at InKart Daytona Milton Keynes, and we're off in P3. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as the graphic just told us. So I'm not sure who's ahead of you there. We'll find out when we get the race classification who that was. But you have Ellis Owens just ahead of you at the moment. And we've held on to P3 through turn 4, which is, it's always risky, those first few corners. So hopefully that means we're fairly safe at this point. We're going for a move. We're going to try it. We're right alongside him, and that's pretty borderline aggressive. I'm not gonna say it's entirely naughty, but Ellis did not leave you any racing room around the outside there, and you were definitely on alongside. But you're going for another move now around the outside of turn 9, but that's always going to be a bit tricky. You could have kept your foot down on the throttle for a little bit longer, I think, there, and you might have stayed beside him, but it does put you in a bad place. Anyway, lap 7, we're still with Ellis Owens here, coming through the turn 6, 7 and 8. And you've got much better momentum coming out of turn 8 there. But, oh, again, that was a bit naughty, because Ellis, again, really didn't give you... I mean, you were a little behind him, so you did the right thing in dropping out, but... we're right beside him again, and again he's not really leaving you enough racing room on the outside there. If he's going to defend you there, he should get over there much earlier. And we've got a massive run on him on the outside here. We're actually ahead, so that's... Are we going to get the P2 here? It's hard to tell. He's ahead now. You're going into turn 10, and we have got P2 here. But Ellis is still there. He's got a nose in. That's going to give him the inside to turn 11, which he's going to take. You're going to try the cutback, but not quite enough speed to get through there. So we're still in. We've come on to lap 9. I mean, the whole race, you and Ellis were battling here. So this was, you know, I've cut it out for just the major interesting bits, but it was this close the whole way through. Coming into the double apex of turn 5. Got a run on him here. He's going defensive there now, which is better from him. At least he went early and didn't sort of try and barge you off again. And have you got the momentum? You're going to tuck in. Trying for the outside on lap 9, but the move's not going to quite stick. Still with him. Can you get him into turn 10? Right on his bumper. Not quite going to make the move stick. We're going for an inside move. Oh, and you've done the same thing again. You've hit the barriers. And you had him, but you couldn't sort of avoid hitting those barriers, and that, yeah, unfortunately just gave him the move back. But that's fair enough. You had to give something a go. You've got to find places where you might overtake. So we're now on lap 10, and we're still trying our hardest to get past this kind of mobile blocker here. I'm going to go for a little move on the inside, but not quite got the momentum. Ellis moves over again. That's a nice move over to stop you trying to go around the outside there, which actually gives you a better line. We've got the momentum again on the back straight, much more momentum, and we're right up beside him. And Ellis has pushed you on the grass. I would say that's a penalty. We're going to rewind that and just do a quick replay. So you're coming up the back straight. You can't quite see it on the video, but there is a bit of an uphill here. You've got the momentum. At this point, your bumper, his front wheels are slightly ahead, but he's still got to give you racing room there. He comes right over and takes the apex and puts you on the grass. Leave a comment in the video. I'd love to hear other opinions on that. I think that was overly aggressive and should have been a penalty, but there you go. Lap 13. Gone for a move on the inside of him into turn 4. That was a lovely move. He went off to take the normal. He's tried to do the cutback. He's right there. He's forcing you onto a tighter line into turn 5, but actually that doesn't seem to matter. He's going to try and come and do the switcheroo. His nose is right in. Unlike Ellis, you give him enough racing room and didn't try and get to the apex there. And it looks like the move is now done. And we're up to P2. Finally. Lap 14, I think this is probably just coming round to the final lap. Into turn 10. Can't see where, I don't know if, oh, that is P1 just up ahead. Such a shame. If you'd have got past Ellis, you would have probably won this race. But, oh, hang on. That was last lap actually. I thought we were finished. We have another lap to share with you, so let's talk you through this into the turns 2 and 3. Very quick through here. You need to try and take some more speed through it, and nicely through turn 4 there, which is a hairpin. You've got the double apex turn 5, which I personally find really hard going through there. How do you find that?
I don't know. It's really hard to get like the perfect line, because it's a double apex. Like you could go, like miss the first one, and then get the next apex, or get the first one and miss the second one.
So coming round turn 10, you look visibly closer to P1, but not enough laps to do it. I'm sure. There you go. We are on the checkered flag this time. So it is across the line. And Jacob Smith was the driver, and I don't know who that is actually. Well done, Jacob, for the win there. Oliver Sanderson, you got 2nd. Ellis was 3rd, Owen 4th, William Hayter came 5th, and Harley Kift was 6th. So this is you've been in this B final for quite a few rounds now, and you basically just drove to the win. So actually it was about time someone beat you in the B final. But anyway, well done to all the racers. We do have the final race, and it is an absolute corker, so we'll hopefully have that video up in about a week's time. Come back for that, like and subscribe. If you hit the notification bell, you'll find out when the video is available. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
See ya.